Kain tayo. Okay, I have potassium here, oh. See? Oh, I want... I don't know if I can eat that. Okay, guys. Hola! It's Monday again! Yeah! Mm-hmm.
That's crazy because it could be very I was on my way to Downey right when there's raining every day. These families lost all 3 trains in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been in an car accident, call us or thecases.com. Yesterday, I decided my pain was so much, my doctor actually suggested that I do visit the Good Feet store. Pretty amazing when they put the arch supports in your shoe and you walk around and you realize there's not pain and you think, how can this arch support in my shoe make my back pain go away? But it works. And how can it make my knee pain go away? It was incredible.
We're Shores Advantage, and we want to buy your house. Let us help you solve your home search situation with a fair access process. No fees, no agent, no repairs, plus up to $20,000 cash advance to help you move forward with confidence. Visit SourceAdvantage.com. More rain on tap this week, along with increased chances of flooding and mudslides. Meteorologist Brianna Ruffalo has wet details for us.
Hey, yeah, good morning. I know it was nice to have a little break to start. We didn't even see a little bit of sunshine. Now we have some more clouds rolling in. And some rain moving into areas of LA County too, as they put last week. It's definitely 7,000 on pause for you. Pretty widespread throughout Ventura County as we take a closer look at exactly where we're seeing it right now. And now into Santa Clarita and parts of the San Fernando Valley and even into areas of Hollywood, into Calabasas, and then along some of the coastline too. And starting to see it a little closer to the South Bay as well. All of our temperatures are pretty cool outside, so just make sure you dress warm. We're going to hang on the cooler temperature and the chances of rain for a lot of this week, but we're going to have a lot of breaks in it. We're not going to see rain like we saw over this past weekend. Today, we're going to see it widespread for a little bit this afternoon, but I'm going to show you it moves out of here too. So by the time we're heading into a little later on, as we head into tonight, most areas to the north start to clear. It starts to make its way into the Inland Empire and then still possibly the areas of Orange County, San Diego County. But as we head into the later afternoon, we will be seeing some rain too for the commute home. And then in the overnight hours, we kind of start to clear out. But by tomorrow morning, there's a chance of some spotty light rain out there. And then for most of tomorrow, I think we're just going to see some spotty showers and wraparound showers. So today we're expecting more in the way of rainfall totals. And then there's going to be about a 20% chance of thunderstorms today and then also tomorrow. Wednesday looks like an in-between day. If we do see showers, looks to be isolated to the mountain communities. Then we roll into another round of rain, and the details are still trying to come together on this one. This is for the Thursday to Friday period and storm, and this is going to bring up a little bit more Thursday into Friday, and then hopefully by Saturday it starts to clear out of here, but it looks like we might still have some showers to the east and the south. But by this weekend, we are expecting everything to kind of start to settle down. And it looks like in the long range models too, that it will be that way leading up to Thanksgiving as well. I know that's been a big question with the stormy pattern, but it's still going to be here for several more days, although we're going to get a lot of breaks in between. I think especially on Wednesday too for Los Angeles and Orange County, any showers look to be kind of confined to the mountains. So we'll see if it gets closer too. And then between Thursday and Friday, as that gets closer, we'll let you know a little more specific timing and rainfall totals. And we get into this weekend, our temperatures finally start to become a little bit more mild. Valleys and Inland Empire, you're going to want to hang on to the sweaters this whole week. It's going to be cold, sweater weather all the way through the end of it. And then we will get into this weekend and finally some low 70s back in the forecast. So Sunday should be pretty nice. And then the beach communities, we're going to see temperatures cool down into some upper 50s even as we head into tomorrow. And just stay on the cool side, low 60s to the end of it. This weekend will still be cool, although several degrees warmer. Now, for the mountains and for the deserts today, one of the impacts is going to be winds. And so it's already a little breezy to windy outside. Gusts up to about 45 miles per hour, but with saturated soil, there is a concern for some downed trees today. So for the mountains and deserts, the Antelope Valley, just make sure you're careful as we head into the rest of the day. That snow level is going to dip to 5,000 feet tonight. Might dip a little lower tomorrow. And then by the time we head into Thursday, Friday, we'll feel possibly a little bit more snow. But anywhere from 1 to 3 inches with this first round at about 6,000 feet. So that'll be nice. And then as we take you out to the Antelope Valley, 57 degrees today. It's going to be cool. We have that wind advisory that's in place there. And then as we head into the next few, we're really just staying on the cool side into the 60s. So it'll be nice to get some of these warmer temperatures and a break, and things will finally start to settle down and even out just in time for the weekend, Philip and Colleen. Perfect. Okay, Brianna, thank you. Already looking forward to it. And they probably go, Ozempic has lowered prices for the weight loss drugs for people without insurance. Prices for existing users have been lowered $50 to $349 a month. Meantime, first-time users can get their first 2 months for $199 each. The new prices start today and are available at pharmacies, mail-order websites, and some telehealth providers.
U.S. Postal Service shipping prices are going up next year. Priority Mail and Parcel Select are both going up about 6%. Priority Mail Express is going up 5%, and Ground Advantage is going up nearly 8%. The changes are set to take effect January 18th. The price of first-class mail stamps will not change.
Holiday shoppers are feeling the squeeze from Thanksgiving staples to Christmas trees, prices climbing again, even as the White House rolls back tariffs on hundreds of everyday goods.
ABC's Sophie Flay breaks down what's getting more expensive and where you might finally see some relief.
The holidays are right around the corner, and for many consumers, the cost of celebrating will be higher this year. One survey showing a basket of 17 popular Thanksgiving items in New York is up from about $135 last year to $158 this year. The report also finding some sharp individual spikes. Yam prices jumping a whopping 188%. Other parts of the country are seeing prices on par or slightly lower than last year, as retailers like Target and Kroger lower prices on specific food items. Inflation and tariffs have driven up the cost on some everyday items. The White House now moving to ease some of that pressure. The president cutting back his tariffs on more than 200 goods, from coffee and beef to bananas.
The prices will go down, of course, but because the tariffs are taken off. Well, because the supply of goods in the U.S. is going to increase.
But these high prices are not limited to the grocery store. The cost of holiday shopping also feels that this year. Some business owners say steeper tariffs are raising their costs, giving them less room to roll out Black Friday sales. And if you're buying an artificial Christmas tree, expect to pay more this year, up to 15% more. Nearly all fake trees are imported from China, and tariffs are raising prices. The Treasury Secretary says Americans should begin to see relief from the administration's cost of living efforts early next year.
Americans are going to feel it in the first quarter, second quarter, I think 2026.
The tariff rollback could slightly lower costs, but some experts say that will ultimately depend on what retailers decide when it comes to prices. Sophie Flay, ABC News, New York.
Today, Landmass is hosting the 24th annual tree lighting celebration at the Grove.
The lineup includes Carter, Lashka, and Cousin Who. There will also be snow, a drone show, and fireworks starting at 7, rain or shine. Then nightly snowfall continues through the month of December, and Santa will be there until Christmas.
Yeah, he'll be working hard for Christmas, so he'll need to scurry along.
No doubt. Well, speaking of the holiday season, our 33rd annual Sparkle Bus public started.
So you can drop off new unwrapped toys and sports gear at any SoCal Fire Station or your local Subaru retailer. You can also scan that QR code right there, and you can make a donation right now. You can also text the word SPARK to 24365 to get a new toy. If you'd like to mail a check, make it payable to the Los Angeles Fire Foundation, Send that to 1700 Stadium Way, number 100, Los Angeles, California, 90012. Your donations will make a huge difference for children in need all over Southern California. We will be right back.
When weather changes,
Say Santa Ana weather.
Team First. Southern California's weather leader.
Hey, we're the Law Brothers, and people ask us all the time, you gonna get all those big medals for all those riots? You know we do. We really have hundreds of millions of dollars for our clients. And what the other thing people always ask us about, are we really on top of these big trucks? Yes, we are. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222. 1-800-222-2222. El Taco, El Big Boxes, big weight, big value, big old burritos. Now weighing in a half a pound each. These heavy burritos are surrounded by 4 El Taco bags in the $5, $7, and $9 El Big Boxes.
Attention former and present inmates of women's prisons in California. If you are currently or were an inmate of Central California Women's Facility in Chowchilla, also known as Chowchilla Women's Facility, Valley State Prison for Women in Chowchilla, Institute for Women Chino, or Folsom Women's Facility at Crisa, and were a victim of sexual abuse, now is the time to come forward, as you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. If you were an inmate at any of these prisons at any time and were subjected to sexual abuse from staff members, you may be entitled to substantial cash compensation. Call our California Women's Prison Helpline now at 800-407-1268. The deadline to file a claim may be closed. Call now to get the justice, closure, and the financial settlement you deserve. Even if it was long ago, call on Longman Women's Prison Sexual Abuse Helpline right now at 800-407-1268. 800-407-1268. 800-407-1268.
This holiday season,
We want to make sure that every child who needs a toy gets a toy. One toy, that's all it takes.
a small gift from the heart. I can take everything for kids. That's what Spark of Love is all about. Sharing that love.
Maybe Southern California Fire Station.
Spark 24/365.
Always make the season shine bright.
What? The Spark of Love.
We will visit the Disneyland Resort holiday season during the Disneyland Resort 70th celebration. Here's what is Disneyland Park or Disney California Adventure Park, home from ABC 7. From rising hitmakers to country clubs, all the start has the land. Every time it goes to ABC 7. You know that Disney is hit animation one live action adventure today. You're getting all right.
Tapos. Thank you, Lord. Sarap ng kain. Ah! Don't forget, babaero. Hola. Del Roland. Babaero. Babaero, pare Roland. Tapos. Thank you, Lord.
The Jonas Brothers are getting into the spirit of the holidays with a movie. Joe and Nick take one option after another. Just really trying to make it the line.
Tayo saging.
In an interview with our sister station in New York,
Kami.
holidays growing up,
Maubos yan.
they watch a very good
Busog na ako sa red rice.
The holidays have arrived at Disneyland Resort 867 One usually where the magic of the season.
Ah, unas. In as you go.
Hey, Southern Holidays on everyone. Tech is back. And it's telling you 1 week ago, health is plus exclusive performance for the day coming up right here on stage. Tis the season for feeling.
And I went out to the front door and I wasn't there.
Cinnamon side has the juice and nuts to make horse pirates and even Christmas shopping.
Babush. Oh, kalate. Bye.